Hello, have you been wanting to make a beautiful granny square style Christmas blanket? I made this one and I talked about that in an earlier video, but originally this was meant to be for my daughter, and then I was going to do kind of a fun pop of color for the joining and the background. And the pop of color she chose was purple, and then when we put it all together it just didn't look right and she was no longer a fan of purple. So I joined it. I love kind of a woodland Christmas, and so I joined it with this kind of creamy taupe color, and I absolutely love it. But I wanted to make one more because, of course, once you make one of these, I had this on the back of my couch, and then my daughter, who I originally made it for, so to be fair, it was meant for her, she decided that she wanted it for her Christmas bed. So she took it off the couch and put it on her bed. I just took it off her bed to be able to use it as a prop to show you what I'm working on right now. So one of the other things that I wanted to try recently was making something with the Dollar Tree yarn. So I made a while back, I went to the Dollar Tree as Joann's was closing, and I purchased some of their yarn, this Premier Just Yarn worsted. I purchased a bunch of different stuff that they had, and some of it is really quite good, and others of it, it's not probably going to be something I purchase again, which is fine, right? You live and learn. But I had these colors laying around and I thought, wow, this would be fun to do. I personally really like white or cream in with my Christmas colors, so I thought it would be fun to do something along these lines. And so these are all Dollar Tree yarns, and I wish I could let you feel it because it is really quite soft. Like, I would say it's softer than the Red Heart for sure, but even the mainstays, which I feel like is an acceptable level of soft for an Afghan, especially an adult Afghan or a couch Afghan. I think that's just fine. Mainstays is the Walmart brand. But some people really prefer the soft, and I prefer a soft if I can get it. This Premier yarn is quite soft, and I looked on the Premier website, and they have the same yarn on there, and it is honestly a little cheaper, but not by much. It's a couple bucks if you were to buy the big chunky ball of it instead of buying these little balls for $1.25. But the convenience of this being just down the street from me is fantastic. So anyway, I tried making a couple of squares up with the yarn that I had. Oops, showing you the back side. I have not woven in or cut any ends yet. So that's with the green in the middle, and this is with the red in the middle. And I really like them both. My thought was for this blanket for me that I was going to do each of these squares and then join them with the cream. So I like to do the continuous join, which is this style where I start on one corner and I just keep going until it's all joined all at once. So I went back to the Dollar Tree yesterday to get that yarn, and of course they were out of this lovely green, and I really liked this green. They called it Moss is the name of the label, and I really liked it. This red is it's quite dark in this light, but it's a really pretty ruby red. So a different feel than this, where this is just the very bright classic red and green primary color type. This is more of the muted colors, and I again really love these colors, but they were out of that. So what I went with was the green that they had. Make do with what you've got. And this is actually a lovely green too. I feel like this light might not be the best for it. Maybe I'll have to take my picture in a different light, but this green, this forest is what it's called, also turned out very nice with the ruby and the cream. And so I am going to start with 12 squares, so 6 of each of these, and then I'm going to join them. And I'm hoping that if anyone wants to join me, we can do a crochet along live. I've never done a live, or a crochet along. But if you have a Christmas Afghan that you're working on and you want to join, sorry, I'm trying not to show all the strings. There we go, thread to the back. If you want to join me, let me know. I think I get to do a live once I have 100 subscribers, and we're real close. So that would be really, really fun. I'm thinking, I know this is Thanksgiving weekend, but maybe that works in our favor. Maybe people have time off. So maybe a Saturday live. If I have enough subscribers by then, I will figure it out. And hopefully I will already be done with all 12 of my squares. I'm gonna do a 4x3, just kind of a back of the couch one again. Perhaps I should count this and see how many squares there were, because I actually really liked this size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is probably 6x8. But these are bigger. I'm going to start with 12 and see how it goes, because maybe this is just going to be a lap blanket style, which is also really nice. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, if you want to join me, that would be amazing. And I wanted to show you how gorgeous these yarns are from the Dollar Tree, just in case you wanted to try making something in time for Christmas and you don't want to have to worry about ordering a yarn in. That's always tricky, because you know shipping takes a while, and we're all mourning the loss of our dear Joanne's. So join me if you want to. I will try to write up. I mean, this is a really simple granny square, but I will try to write it up before the Saturday live, and that way, if you want to use the exact same method that I'm using right now, it's just 2 rows of each color, and then I switch to the next, and I'm just doing the 3 rows and alternating, and I think it'll turn out really lovely. So join me if you can. Bye.